So don't get nervous.
Mr. Simmons, you can make a physics problem for you on that.
But you're right, it was high. It was hitting pretty high. It wasn't a normal trajectory.
And welcome back, everybody. We're live from Sidelines in Maumee. This is the St. John's Jesuit High School Coaches Show on 107.7 The Wolf, as promised. Titan baseball players in the house. First up, Jared Telecky, a senior first baseman, and we were talking to Coach Hawk about that swing against St. Francis a year ago. Describe it from your point of view when that ball came off your bat.
It was a 3-2 count, I believe, and I knew the pitcher was coming at me with a fastball. I got a good swing on it, but it was a little in on my bat. I felt I got jammed, but I put a really good swing on it, and I hit it well. I figured I got enough to put it out, but, I hit it too high in the air on that windy day, and it just blew it back just a couple feet from going out.
It was such a roller coaster ride in that game.
Mm-hmm. It was a great game, honestly. Like it was even though we lost, it was a heck of a game. We put a really good effort. We didn't get the result we wanted, but we certainly tried.
You're coming off a year where you were first team all track, 329 batting averages, 19 RBIs, and Coach Hawk says you're the most feared hitter in the track. Do you feel that way?
I'd like to think that, yeah. I'm not afraid of any pitcher when I step in the box. I like to, do my thing, put really good swings on balls, and, just attack fastballs.
For a couple of years there, you guys were owning the track until last year when St. Francis finally got you, and you guys finished second. You guys your pitching staff seems so much deeper this year. Do you sense that as well?
Yeah, no, definitely. We got McCoy. We got, Michelson down there, and Joey. Joey was hurt a little bit in the later part of the season last year, but he should be good to go. And then we got Tommy Hurley. He was a guy who was really hurt a lot last year, but he was a contributor earlier in his career at St. John's. But, we're really deep. We should be ready to make a good run this year.
What do you like best about this bunch?
I really like me, Keontae, Michael. We've all been on the same team going back from freshman year. I think we have really good team chemistry. Our sophomore year, with the exception of Keontae, but we all played JV, and we dominated every team at the JV level. We went 21-1. It was just a great experience. We have great team chemistry. I think that's our best trait as a team.
Is St. Francis still the team to beat this year with those two sophomore pitchers coming back as juniors this year?
I would say they're certainly one of the top teams in the track. We dropped 3 to them last year. They're all relatively competitive games. I mean, it's just some bounces went their way, but, they definitely got the target on their back this year.
And, of course, one of the teams that's normally good year in and year out is Whitmer. Those are the ones you got to worry about. And Clay with their tradition as well.
Yeah, definitely. They're, you can't, every team you play in the track, you can't walk in, sleepwalking, because they'll get you. Everybody's good in the track. Everybody has good players. You can't take any game for granted. When
you go into the off season, are you already on a program as far as a weight program, diet program, or is there anything in particular that you're working on in the off season?
Oh, definitely. I got to keep my swing sharp. Every year I need to get faster. I need to get quicker. I need to get bigger. I'm always trying to keep my swing sharp and updated. I can't develop any bad habits. It's really important for me to make a great start to the year.
As a senior, you're going to have to be looking forward to this trip to Myrtle Beach.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, when I was in Eglin Air Force Base, we used to play tournaments there all the time. Mm-hmm. You're going to love it there. Take your golf clubs with you, too, if you get a chance.
I don't know how Coach Hawk will like that. He might mess up my swing.
Well, you can caddy for him. He'll let you play. Yeah. Marsh Harbor is a great place to play, Coach Hawk. But tell me about the trip.
Yeah, no, definitely. There's some teams around the area. I think Springfield, Clay, they went on a trip last year, and some of the parents on our team got together and thought, why can't we go on a trip? And it was especially like my dad, Michael's dad. They really pitched the idea to Coach Hawk, and then they went to the AD and got it cleared. And we're in the process of fundraising it, but I know Keontae and Michael, we're all really excited to go on that trip. It'll be a blast.
Tell me about recruiting-wise. We have McClurg, he's at Adrian right now. What are your prospects right now?
I signed my letter of intent in November to play at Walsh University. They gave me a great offer. It's a great fit. Coach Mead there, he's a great guy. He really helped me in the recruiting process. They have a specific program that fits me great. You know, I'm really excited for my opportunities.
Is there a certain major or a certain, thing at Walsh that you have a beat on?
Yeah, definitely. It's they have this 3-2 program where I'll graduate with a master's degree in chemical engineering from Dayton, and then I'll have an undergrad in chemistry from Walsh. So that's really
How does a kid all have this stuff already figured out before their senior year is done? Did you already have this figured out when you were a junior?
I had an idea. I think I can give some credit to St. John's as a school. They certainly had me in the right direction. I really liked that stuff, and they certainly helped me with our class selection and all that. I mean, that's a different thing.
That's great, Jared. Good to have you here.
Thank you.
Keontae Jones, also in the house, third baseman a year ago.